Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are all having a very good day. This is Muhammad Nabilur Rahman, a student of California Intercontinental University and a student of DBA program. And today's topic we are going to discuss it about visualizing hypothesis testing. Alright, let's move towards the agenda first of all. The points I am going to highlight here is visualization, hypothesis, important takeaways, and last one is question answers. So first of all, after reading Unit 2, let's move into this assignment in which we are going to talk about either we are going to accept or reject the null hypothesis of the four visualizations which are being discussed below. First visualization is test for a mean. Second one is comparing two groups. Third one is efficiency comparison, and fourth visualization is correlational test. So what we are going to do here, we are going to discuss each visualization one by one, which is given to us already. Alright, first one is test for a mean. Here what we can see is that there is a number of defective widgets being given on the x-axis, and if we look towards the left side of the screen, it's a probability of defect which is on our y-axis. So the question is, on average are widgets from Acme widget companies defect free? So what I have made the research statement here, the widgets from Acme widget company averagely have no defect. Alright, so defect free to no defect. Okay, so null hypothesis, what I have made here, Acme widget company has no defected widgets, and alternative hypothesis will be Acme widget company has defected widgets. So what we are going here to see about the mean of both defective widgets and probability of defect. So if we look closely to this graph, we can see on the x-axis number of defective widgets, mean of number of defective widget is 0. Yeah, it's 0. But if we look toward the left side, we can see that the bell shape uh, curve touches on 0.4. So on x-axis it's 0 and on y-axis it's 0.4. So we can say here the mean is not equal, it's not 0. So what we are going to reject the null hypothesis here, that Acme widget company has no defected widget, and we are going to accept the alternative hypothesis, which is Acme widget company has defected widgets. So moving on to the next visualization. Okay, visualization 2 is comparing two groups. Here we can see on x-axis there is a fraction of team that are home run hitters, and on the y-axis we can see the number of home runs. In the blue curve, bell-shaped curve, we can see that these are the major leagues, and on the red curve, it's a minor league teams. So a research question here is, does the average major league team have more home run hitters than its corresponding minor league team? Now what null hypothesis I have made here? Home run hitters in average major leagues are equal to minor league teams. An alternative hypothesis here is, home run hitters in average major leagues are not equal to minor league teams. Here after seeing this, we can say on a blue line, the curve, bell-shaped curve, touches almost at 0.37, and the red curve touches almost at 0.28. So there's a difference between those both of the curves, so we cannot say that the uh, average run hitters of both teams are equal, of major teams and minor teams are equal. So what we are going here is to reject the null hypothesis, and we are going to accept the alternative hypothesis here. Moving on to visualization 3. Alright, first of all, pardon me because my English is not that very good. I'm not from an English spoken country. I want you to bear with me. So let's move into the visualization 3 efficiency comparison. Here we have been given two graphs, blue and red color. Topic related with physics, I think so. Here is a blue and red cues. In blue queue we can see that they are passing the efficiency in a sequence of the servers, but on the red side we can see that there's a single queue again, but with the multiple servers in a sequence. So in the graph we can see that the multiple servers in a sequence with 10 hours that are being served per hour, and the number of hours which have been observed in blue graph is 4 hours. So the research question is, the efficiency curve of the red and blue teams were recorded. Do the teams have equal mean efficiency? So null hypothesis is mean efficiency of red team is equal to mean efficiency of blue team. Null hypothesis being made by me. I hope it will be correct. Alternative hypothesis will be mean efficiency of red team is not equal to mean efficiency of blue team. Um, while looking at the graphs, I don't think so. It's We are going to accept the null hypothesis because the number of hours which is being given to multiple servers in a sequence are 10 hours, and the number of hours which is being given to the blue queues is only 4 hours. I'm not sure about what does it mean, but it seems like that if there is a more efficiency being given to the red blocks as compared to the blue dots. So if we are giving efficiency to the red blocks is 4, then we are giving 10 hours efficiency to the blue blocks. So it means that we are going to accept the alternative hypothesis. Moving on to the fourth visualization. So we comes to the last visualization, correlational test. Here they have given a data. A German study tested how larger industrial use vans utilize gasoline. One of their analyses plotted miles per gallon versus the weight of the various vans in the study. After plotting the data on a scatter plot, the researchers performed a correlational test and found a significant correlation. However, they forgot to state their hypothesis test in their published paper. So, a question is, what were the study's null and alternative hypotheses? As they have already told us that there is a significant correlation found in the data. So, what null hypothesis I have made here is, there is no correlation between miles per gallon and weight of van. And the alternative hypothesis will be, there is correlational between miles per gallon and van weight. Okay, now we have moved to the important takeaways. I'm not sure about takeaways, what I have been found here, because I'm not very good in this subject, and probably I have not get it properly. Well, first of all, in this visualization there is a question which has been given to us, and then we have to make the hypothesis, a null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. And secondly, we have found the directional and non-directional hypothesis which is being given to us. So after seeing, we have to just reject the null hypothesis on the basis of the data. So all the four visualization, we have rejected the null hypothesis. So using the visualization, yes, obviously visualization of a chart and graphs provide us a clear image and it helps us in understanding the research question and hypothesis easily. Lastly, the curves and figures and the p-values help us to accept or reject the null and alternative hypothesis. It gives us more clear image when we have to accept and when we have to reject the null hypothesis. So this is a very good point or task that we have done here. Lastly, that's all from my side. I think so that I have done not so bad. And if anyone has here if anyone has a question, so you can contact me on a discussion platform. We can discuss this there. And thank you very much, you have watched this presentation, and wish you best of luck for yours. Bye bye.